Nikki, PinkkGoddess. I'm not sure if you're watching this live or if you're watching this video as a video. I'm not sure how you're seeing this, but I just wanted to hop on here. It's the beginning of December. And so I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about accountability today, right? You know how you set goals or you have plans to do something and then, life happens. And next thing you know, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, however many months, weeks, whatever it is, goes by and you have not taken any actions towards your goal, or you've taken very little action. Well, sometimes you have to hold yourself accountable, right? Like you have to really sit back and say, okay, why did this not happen? Or why has this happened this way? What kind of things have you done wrong, to have kept you from being able to achieve whatever your goals are? So the reason why I wanted to do this, video live, however you're seeing it, like I said, is because I wanted to accept accountability for a lot of things that I've done, not necessarily the way they should have been done this year, and I've had some major setbacks. I've allowed myself to listen to people that I had no business listening to, even though I knew, that what I was listening to, how you feel like, this is kind of going against how I feel or what I think, and you do it anyway, and then things kind of go haywire, and then you're sitting there like, I tried to tell myself or whatever, and then you find yourself trying to regroup. You gotta stop what you were doing, you gotta refocus, and then make some more plans, make more decisions, and kind of start over. And that process can continue to happen over and over and over, and you have to take accountability for not being where you want to be in your life. If right now, as you are watching this, if you are struggling financially, if you are on a job that you're not happy with, if you are in a relationship where you're very unhappy, if you have things going on in your life where it's just draining you and pulling you, you got to accept some accountability for why things are that way. They are that way because you have allowed them to be that way. You haven't sat down to try to really figure out how to problem solve, how to really figure out why things are the way they are. Is it you? Is it, the situation? Is it someone else? Are you allowing someone to take advantage? Are you, staying on a job and allowing them to treat you any kind of way, although you know that you deserve better? Like, it's so many different things. Like, I can sit here and rattle off 1,000 different things for different situations. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is you have to take some accountability for your actions in your life and why you are the way that you are, or why you're where you are, and know that you cannot get any higher than you want to be if you aren't willing to make any changes, right? Like, you really have to be willing to sit down, do some assessing, figure out why you're where you are, and like troubleshoot, like literally troubleshoot why you're where you're at and how you can get to where you are trying to go. So I myself, have really dealt with a lot of things this year. Like, this has been a very challenging year. I'm not going to complain because last year I was in a very dark place for the entire year. I really can only say, but God. Like, that's the only thing that I can say as to why I was able to make it through last year. But this year has been a lot of me trying to figure out like exactly what I want to do, where I want to go. I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of experience. And there are so many different things that have been pulling me. And it's like, you got to go with your heart and your gut, and you got to go with what makes you feel good, even though it may not, vibe with someone else. They may feel like that's not such a good fit for you, but it's what you want to do. So you got to do what makes you happy and what's going to satisfy you, because at the end of the day, people are going to do what makes them happy and what they want to do. So that's why you got to do what you want to do. And if you make a mistake or you make some wrong choices or whatever, then okay, you're going to have to regroup, refocus, make some different changes, and attack it again. You see what I'm saying? It's a process, right? So accountability is very important. You must take accountability throughout life. And that's something that I have learned. And I'm not going to make this a very long video, but I want to come to you today to tell you that as we're heading into 2021, you got to be accountable in your life. Like, not anybody else, but you. You got to sit and say, why am I here? Is this really where I want to be right now? If this is not where I want to be, what can I do to get to where I want to go? Like, really do some assessment. Like, sit down and take an assessment. As we head into 2021, this is very important. And that's why I'm doing this video. I set some really big goals coming into 2020, and a lot of things happened, right? But guess what? My mindset is in a lot different place than it was last year. So instead of me spending the year feeling really sad and depressed the entire year, laying around for days in a bed, crying and in a lot of pain mentally, I've dealt with that this year, in 2020, but nowhere near like I did in 2019. So that's progress, right? And so this year has been spent with, for me doing a lot of research, trying to figure out what exactly that I want to do. I've made quite a few, I'm not going to say mistakes because I don't think it's mistakes, it's lessons. Everything is a learning lesson. Whatever happens, it is a learning lesson. You learn from it, you grow from it. When you know better, you do better. You can't do better unless you know better. So for me, it's no such thing as, oh, I made a mistake. No, I learned from that. I made a poor choice, or, that wasn't the best thing that I probably should have did. But guess what? I can learn from that. And then now moving forward, I'll make better choices and decisions, and I'm going to grow from that. It's a learning lesson. So I want to let you guys know that I am holding my own self accountable for why I'm not where I want it to be as we are closing out 2020. But guess what? I am well ahead of plans for heading into 2021. I have some major things in place. I have partnered with some amazing people. And, a coach needs a coach, right? I'm a coach, but coaches need coaches. Even the best have coaches, right? Sometimes, everybody has their days. Some days you may have a great day and you may have many great days, but then there may be a day where it's not so great and you have to regroup and you have to have somebody that you can, help you get back on track. And so all of this leads to accountability, right? Making yourself accountable for where you're wanting to go in life and get in there. So I'm getting ready to get some things set up on my blog. I'm putting some things in place as I head into 2021. I've partnered with some live streaming panels where I want to invite you guys to come live stream with me, where I'll be talking live about many different things. I'm a motivational speaker. That's what I am. I'm a lot of different things that I have not yet materialized because of a lot of things that I've dealt with. But as I've been unfolding over this last 24 months, I've learned a lot about myself. God had to isolate me so that I could work on Nikki, work on the inside. And so as I've done that, I've poured into a lot of people that have reached out to me. I've done a lot of things. And so I just want to share. I want to teach. I want to help. I want to coach. I want to share. And at the end of the day, it's about, a lot of people talk about, it's not about the money. No, it's not all about the money, but money gives you choices and options. It's the difference of, if all of your income goes away tomorrow from your job and you have no money saved up, it's the difference in you becoming homeless like I once was and being able to stay in a hotel or pay up your rent, have your rent or mortgage paid up for 6 months to a year while you figure out the next plan. That's what money allows you to do, right? It allows you to have choices that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people are living paycheck behind paycheck. So in order for you to get your life right, you got to be accountable to yourself. You got to get some things together within yourself, not for anybody else, for you. So I'm doing this video to let you guys know that I'm going to work more on being accountable to myself, right? Because there are some things that I realized that, I got to fix. And so that's what I'm doing. And that's what I have committed to Nikki. So I want you, if you're watching this video and you're not where you want to be financially, you're not where you want to be on your job, you're not where you want to be in your life, I am asking you to make yourself accountable to yourself to make some changes, because you deserve that. You deserve to get whatever it is you want. Everybody's goals and objectives in life that they're looking to achieve is different. Some people want financial and time freedom, which that's what I want. But it's different reasons that's far beyond the money. It's way beyond the money. The money is, only a part of it. But then there are some people who just, they don't really care about the money. They just maybe would like to have a job that they just absolutely love, and they just want to be able to take care of themselves, in just a very small way. Like, everybody's objective in life is different. Everybody's is different. So I just want to challenge you as we're coming into 2021, right? To just really sit down and make some adjustments in your life. Sit down and hold yourself accountable and say, where do I want to go? Where am I now? Why am I here? What kinds of choices and decisions have I made that got me here? And what can I do to fix that as I go into 2021? Are you sitting in the same place right now in 2020 as you was in 2019? If you are, and you're not okay with that, then fix it, because you can. And if you are, and you're, okay with that, then I hope that, you have grown a little bit, right? You don't want to sit in the exact same place for a whole 12 months, but you may be comfortable and you may not. But I'm speaking to those right now that's watching this video still, this live, wherever you're catching this and how you're catching this. I'm talking to you right now that's still here, that is looking for change as we head into 2021. That's the people that I want to lock arms with. That's the people that I want to work with. That's the people that I want to help, because I was once there. And there are so many different things that you have access to allow you to not be there. And I wish I would have been able to have access to some of the things that I now have access to. And I wouldn't have, had to go through the long struggles and make all of the sacrifices that I had to make to get here. But at least I'm starting over and heading into 2021 with a lot of knowledge and experience and expertise that I did not have. So being able to achieve my financial goals, once I've made up my mind and set my mind on it, it's going to come like this to me, because I already know where I'm going. It's just a matter of what vehicle and what tools I'm going to use to get there, and being able to utilize those things to get there, and also bring some people along the way, right? So I'm not going to keep this long. This is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. But as you guys know, when I get passionate about something, your girl goes in. So that's why I'm actually getting ready to partner with some live streaming platforms, to where I'll be able to go live and I'll be able to interact and talk and, just kind of talk about a lot of things that, people who are looking to grow and who are looking to expand their lives and want more in life, and they're kind of stuck and trying to figure out the way, and they don't want to do it by themselves, and they don't want to have to spend the years and the countless hours and the thousands and thousands of dollars trying to learn and figure it out like I had to do. You want to get access to someone that has done it, that can help you. That's why I'm putting some things in place. So sometimes when we don't really know what we're doing, if we just continue to just keep going, we'll understand with the purpose and everything that we're trying to do. It's gonna come to us. It may not come in the moment that we want it to, or the way that we want to do it. But if we continue to follow our heart, follow our passion, everything is gonna line in place, including the money, right? So I just want to encourage you, if you're still here, this is it. I'm getting ready to go for real. If you're still here, I want you to be accountable to yourself as we head into 2021. You deserve that. You and your family deserve to live the life that you want to live. Do not allow yourself to continue to be held hostage in your life. We're going to talk about that subject on something totally different in another video or live, whatever. But I just want you guys to really be accountable to yourself. Make some decisions as we head into 2021. And let's lock arms together and let's go make some changes and achieve the goals that we have set. My goals is mine and yours is yours. So It's your girl, Nikki, PinkkGoddess. Thank you for still watching, and I look forward to what we're about to do in 2021. See you on the next video. Peace.